Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? I have a request from Marie Teresa to make a lemon pie that my sister-in-law made. She called it a lemon pie, but it's the same as my key lime pie, my Florida key lime pie. Only you can use lemon juice instead. I use the key lime juice from Key West. That's because it's easy to get down here in Florida, so that's what I use. And I'm gonna show you how to make the crust first. I went ahead and started making the crust and my video turned off, so I'll show you what it looks like. The ingredients here for the graham cracker crust is 1.5 cups graham crackers crumbled. Just put them in a baggie, like I put them in this, and I smashed them with my wooden smasher. You can use a roller, whatever you have. And on top of that, I put 5 tablespoons of unsalted melted butter and 1/3 cup of sugar. And that's all you need to use for your graham cracker crust. And just make sure that you mix it around really good. And I haven't finished mixing it yet, so I'm going to do that, and then we'll put it in the pan. I want to thank you, Maria, for requesting this for me to make it. I love to make things, especially on Sunday. So if you guys have any recipes you'd like me to make, I'd be glad to. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I got all choked up for a second. I think it's a great idea if you guys can send in me some recipes. Every Sunday we can make a new recipe. We could just have a little fun with it. Okay, so I think this is done. And I was definitely craving this pie. It's so good to make in the summertime. Okay, so I have the oven on at 350. We want to bake this at 350 for 10 minutes. If you're making a pie like this, hope I didn't make too much. Okay. I like a lot of crust, so that's good. I actually made this a 1.5 because my pan is a little bit bigger than the recipe called for, so I didn't know how much. And it says to mash it down with one of these. Get it in there good and mash it down good. Okay. It's a little crumbly, but it says that's the way it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna get that in there real good. I like to have my own crust. It just tastes so much better than the store-bought. It's easy too and fun to make. I think that's good. Yeah, and it's a little thicker than... Ooh, that looks good. Alright. If you have a recipe you want to send me, it's auntlyndafl@gmail.com. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven for 10 minutes at 300. Meanwhile, for the pie, you want 4 eggs. You want the yolk, not the whites. So we'll separate the whites. There's one. Okay. Max is having fun trying to catch all the stuff that drops on the floor, and that egg is gonna have to be breakfast. I need to get one more out of the fridge. Always separate them over something else because you could make a mistake like I just did and get some of the yolk in with it just messed up on me. So there we go. 4 egg yolks. Need a can of sweetened condensed milk. It's 14 ounces, and that's real thick, so you want to get your rubber spatula out and get all of that out of the can. Okay. Alrighty, so there we have that. Next, we put in 3 ounces of key lime juice, or a jigger. I use a shot glass. Shake it up. Like I said, you can use the lemon juice, you can use lime juice, you can substitute it. So there we go. There's that. Okay. Next, we are going to mix well, and okay, we're going to mix that well. It has a nice yellow color to it. And as soon as the pie is out of the oven, the pie crust, we're just going to pour that in there and bake it for 10 minutes at 350. And then you want to make sure it's chilled before you eat it. So you give it about 2 or 3 hours in the refrigerator before you eat this to let it set up really good. So I'll show you. Alright, it's ready to go in the pie crust. I'll tell you the ingredients again really quickly, and I'll show you this recipe. It is 4 eggs, combine the egg yolk and a can of sweetened condensed milk. 14-ounce can. There's 4 egg yolks, 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, 3 ounces of lime juice or lemon juice. Okay. Alright guys, the pie crust is out of the oven. And here's what it looks like. Next we just pour the key lime. What is that? Not sure what that is. Anyway, next we just pour that into the pie crust. Turn the oven up to 350. It was 300. We're going to turn it up to 350 to bake this pie. Okay. You can use any pie crust you want with this pie as well. Doesn't really matter. We like the graham cracker, and it's usually like a key lime pie, and the Keys usually has the graham cracker crust, so it's whatever you like. As soon as the oven says 350, I'm going to put it in there and bake it 10 minutes. Okay, time to put it in the oven. I'm going to be very careful not to touch the edges and mess this up. Alright, Max, out of the way, baby. We're making key lime pie. Alright. Guys, I got to show you what the animals are doing every day. Here's what Lily's doing. Oh, look at Lily. Oh. Kisses. That's what Max is doing. He still has a bit of an earache, so I got some stuff in the mail for them, and it has tea tree oil, and they're still red, but I'm hoping that I'll do it again today. You do it twice a day. I'm hoping they get better. Pie's in the oven, so that's what we next. Come on, Lily's trying to sleep. Oh, I guess that's over. Well, so much for Lily's nap. Here's what Callie's doing today. That's That's what she was doing yesterday. Give her kisses. Nope. He knows that she might scratch him. She will use her claws. Lily won't. Yep, nap's over. Here it is out of the oven. Look how lovely that is. There you go. There's the color. And thank you again for asking me to make this. I will show you. We gotta let it sit here for a while and cool off. Then it needs to go in the refrigerator to cool. So it's 4 o'clock now. I'm guessing maybe around 8 o'clock it'll be ready. And you want to serve this with whipped cream. It's very good. Alright, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're going to go ahead and say good night to you all. Good evening, whatever it is, the time where you're at. And I'm going to let this cool for a while and put it in the fridge and let it chill for a couple hours. So I'll show you a picture on the main page of what it looks like. And here's Max. He can't wait to try some. I don't think he can have any. It's not for you, baby. Alright, we'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Alright, much love. Bye-bye. Say bye, Max. Say bye.